Danielle, and Kota. The quad is here. Holy moly. The universe has aligned. The universe, the stars, the world. I don't know what you believe, but things happened. And all four of us are sitting right now at this table with some yummy, delicious charcuterie snacks. We all have a bottle of wine. We do have, technically, we do have 4 bottles of wine. However, we do have our wine glasses ready, our snack appetites set. How are you ladies doing? Holy shit.
Fantabulous.
How are you doing? Amazing.
So good.
Phenomenal. Oh, man.
So glad to be back.
You hear all these voices. I love it so much. We're all in the same room. We're all in the same room. We're all looking at each other. Oof. Tonight's going to be a night. Tonight is going to be a night because we are all together. Things are happening. And we're traveling together. Yeah, that's right. We're traveling across the seas. The big pond, then one of the main ones. Because tonight, in this historic event, we are talking about Scotland. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I will gladly butcher a Scottish accent later on.
I'm excited for it.
I can't wait to butcher that later.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. How does it even start?
Your Texan accent is like phenomenal.
Wait. If I can do a Texan accent, I'm pretty sure I can do a Scottish accent. Because they're the same.
Not my seat.
So close. So we are diving into Scotland, the land of kilts, the land of men who lift heavy logs, and I don't know. Did you know well, that's what I think of as Scotland. I think of men in kilts. Men in kilts. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I told you, I got all this energy before Keely hit start on our record. I'm like, oh my god, fuck. Okay, yeah, okay. Hello. And
we totally dropped the ball on our liquor.
What do we drop our ball?
Have you watched Outlander?
No.
Oh, you guys suck.
Oh, God. We probably should have prepped
cartoons.
The main character,
Bob's Burgers. Yeah.
So the main character calls the female lead Sassenach.
Okay.
English woman, because she's English.
Oh, right.
So after the show came out and the series came out, he came up with Sassenach whiskey.
Oh.
See, that would have been
I
didn't even think about
we
it.
did not. We did not.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, because a lot.
Well, I guess we'll be back next week when we get the right liquor.
Sorry, guys. Let's just reschedule this. I know we're all like really open
we'll
with
see
our
you next
schedules, right? Yeah, it's been really easy for us to get all together.
I know it's been a while, but we're not doing that again.
We're not doing that again until next week. Oh wait, just kidding. Okay. No, so we're talking about Scotland. We don't have the Sassenach. What did you just say?
Sassenach.
Excuse me, Sassenach whiskey. But we do have something different than wine that we're going to be chasing. I don't know.
We'll
whatever you want.
After it.
Maybe. But we're going to wait till that. We're going to wait on that.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to be talking about Scotland, some cheese. Did you know Scotland is home of one of the largest waterfalls?
I believe it.
Yeah,
Scotland's so pretty.
It's nothing but
waterfalls.
Yeah.
Just stick to the rivers and the lakes and you.
I was really hoping for the trail because I don't know any of those words. I'm like, don't go chasing waterfalls. I'm like,
you don't know any of that, Kelly?
I know. I don't go
chasing
chasing waterfalls.
We need to have a fucking.
The rivers that we're used to are the Rock and Mississippi.
There you go.
She doesn't know.
TLC? You need
what?
some TLC.
That's like saying you don't know who Shania Twain is, almost.
Oh, I know some Twain.
But not waterfalls? Like,
Let's go,
what?
girls.
Let's go. Yeah.
Next.
On to the next. Well, we're going to be
Yeah,
going
we'll
on
talk
to
about
some,
it later.
Yeah, this will be.
We'll put a pin in it because I'm
pin
very
in that. And I'm going to let Kota take it away. Kota.
Wasn't that lovely? We all needed a little TLC.
I totally knew all those words, and I knew that was that song.
Kelly sang it word for word before we started recording, so there was no words before I recorded.
She's fantastic.
Toast. I'm the best karaokeer ever.
I think you should book her for your next party.
Yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be a lot of entertainment, you guys. It'd be a lot of entertainment. Oh, anyway, take it away, Kota. Sorry.
Oh, man. We're talking about the DoorStep Murder.
Ooh.
I've never heard of this.
Me neither.
Me neither.
reading from a Wikipedia doc.
He caught me.
Yeah.
Kota.
No, you can't trust them.
No.
Just after 7 p.m. on November 28, 2004,
Mm-hmm.
Alistair Wilson was reading his two sons their bedtime story in the family home. The doorbell rang. Alistair and his wife Veronica thought nothing of it. They were expecting friends. The man at the door, however, was wearing dark clothes and a ball cap. Veronica did not recognize him.
Right.
He was there to
Stranger
see
danger.
Alistair.
He was there to see Alistair.
He was there to see Alistair.
Oh.
Veronica went upstairs to swap places with her husband. She took over the story for the boys. While she was reading, Alistair went to see the stranger at the door. When he finished, he joined his wife and children, confused and holding a blue envelope.
Ooh.
The envelope was not addressed to him. Rather, someone named Paul.
Okay.
Paul and
it
Alabaster. You can't.
It was empty.
Oh shit.
Right, strange, right?
Yeah. What?
Alistair asked his wife, "So what did this guy say to you when he opened the door?" "Well, he asked for you by name. He knew who you were. He asked specifically for you." So, bewildered, he went back downstairs to see if the guy was still there.
Okay.
He was.
He was.
Oh, shit.
And he was still there.
He was still there.
Damn.
Veronica heard what sounded like wood pallets being dropped. That's what she described the banging noise.
Okay.
She left the children in the rooms, ran downstairs to see what it was, only to find that her husband had been shot in the face and body
Oh my
3
god.
times.
Wow.
Dang.
That blue envelope was gone, and the killer escaped down the street.
What? Because she was still upstairs reading all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So right there, we're real early, and I'm sorry about the dogs in the background. That's just a little ambiance for you.
Yeah, a little scary
Just a
ambiance.
little white noise back there.
Yes. So take it away, Cheesy.
Oh my god, tree break. Okay. All right. We're back in Scotland doing our cheese break. Why am I fucking the mic right now? I'm just like locking eyes with the red light. I'm like,
Trying to
can you
seduce
see
it.
me? Yes, I can see you.
Someone probably
All right.
can.
Yeah, probably. If it, this is so good, we don't actually record ourselves, video record yet. TBD, to be
Maybe
determined.
like one
No,
of
to
those
be
podcasts that do
TBA, to be announced, to be
I'm
broadcast.
gonna actually have to look this up.
TBB.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we're in Scotland, and I have a few interesting Scotland facts. I'm gonna tell you, ladies.
Give it to
Did
me.
you know the national? I wouldn't say what is it? It's like national or most popular animal, or like the national animal for Scotland is the unicorn.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it is a thing. I googled it, and Scotland is the official animal. Okay,
It's
that's
not
what it is.
even a real animal, though.
It's okay.
I think I
The
did know
official
that.
animal of Scotland is the unicorn. How magical is that? How men wearing kilts, no underwear, beards a flowing, and
Riding on a
unicorns
unicorn.
riding wild. Kota, what is this?
Because I keep telling Keely to paint the shit box with her and Austin on the back of a unicorn, but now
There
we
you
have to
go.
put him in a kilt on the side of the
Yes,
shit box.
Yes, his mullet and beard
Yes,
running
flowing,
wild.
flowing in the wind as
Yes.
you ride your unicorn.
Your red hair just flapping in the breeze,
Maybe
like
not that
like
far.
like Brave.
okay.
There you go. See, the movie
Good.
Brave
Merida,
Which is a Krispy
Merida.
Kreme
on a unicorn.
sensor.
I'll fight for my own hand.
Yes. See, yes, exactly. Scotland is not only unicorn is not only the official animal for Scotland, but Scotland is home for one of the oldest trees in Europe. It is a twisted yew, a Y-E-W, and has been around for over 3,000 years.
Dang.
Damn nature, you wild as hell. Majestic,
3,000
3,000 years. 3,000 years. I don't know how they tested that, because of course you can't count the rings of an actual tree growing. However, science is interesting, and they figured it out. It's like 3,000 years.
Dang.
It's amazing.
I like to see
Absolutely
that.
amazing. Not only is that amazing because they have old ass trees, but they make some amazing aged cheddar.
Ooh.
3,000-year-old
do.
cheddar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
Cheddar
be-
better.
I don't know.
Better cheddar.
It's better with cheddar. I
Always.
mean, come
Always.
on. I mean, it's Gouda for good. It's good and Gouda.
It's good for Gouda.
However, it's always better with cheddar. I'm sorry. You
I
know.
disagree with that response.
It's okay. We're going to still talk about cheddar. So cheddar, seriously strong cheddar. Let us say that as well, because seriously strong cheddar is actually a type of cheese. It is a type of cheddar made in Scotland.
That's the name of it. Seriously strong cheddar.
Seriously strong cheddar.
Dang.
It is number 2 most popular cheese in Ireland, or not Ireland, in Scotland. That's where we're at.
Yeah, where are you at?
I don't know. I'm
Florida?
thinking about other things. Florida? Please, not Florida again. Seriously strong cheddar is number 2. And I only suggested number 2 only because number 1 is Crowdy, which is a very soft, crumbly, delicious cheese. And for whatever reason, Illinois or Iowa doesn't have Crowdy. So
Well, we knew that.
Here
We
we
are
are.
uncultured swine.
I
Obviously.
guess so. Yeah, we're uncultured swine. So I'm going to seriously strong cheddar. It is a Scottish cheese produced in, and excuse my pronunciation, it's Stranraer. It's not it. There's no G. It's
Keep going.
Stranraer.
Spell it for me.
Stranraer?
Let's see
I'm
that.
gonna. It's STRANRAER.
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 That sounds better.
Ryer? Yeah.
Try to say it with a Scottish accent.
I can't. I'm terrible at a Scottish accent. Scotland. That's all I can say.
If it was like Stranshire, I'd be like, oh,
Stranraer.
Stranraer.
We are. I really hope
Anyway.
more Scottish people are listening
I
to
know.
us.
No, because
Sorry,
we're butchering
Scotland.
everything. For sure.
So sorry, Scotland, but I really
Help
do
us.
try.
We love you.
Really do
We
try.
admire you.
This cheese is made from pasteurized cow's milk. It ages from about 18 to 24 months, hence its super strongness because, again, cheese reminder for all folks. The longer a cheese is aged is the more quote-unquote sharper bite or taste that the cheese has. So a younger cheese will be a little bit more mild, creamier, buttery. A sharper cheese is going to be a little bit more hard, more crumbly, and it's going to have a little bit more of a quote-unquote like bitter or sharp taste.
Ah,
So this is seriously strong cheddar that we're going to be eating today. Apart from the seriously strong one, there's also grated, separable, chili-flavored smoke and vintage strong cheddars, which I don't have today, but that is an interesting thing because I love a flavored cheese. Who doesn't love a flavored cheese? I mean, I love an OG, but a flavored is also chef. Just kiss all the fingertips, or just do the chef kiss. Yeah, delicious. Or do the thing with the wrist and your fingers together. What is that? What is this? What is this?
The Italian meat more.
Yeah, they can't see this, but we're all just waving our hands
pretty
in the
much
air.
just like cupping nothing.
We're like pinching
like-
something with your whole hand and then moving your wrist.
It's all in the wrist.
Y'all know what we're talking about, but
Get it?
that is exactly what it is. Maybe not that gesture, Keely. That's a little lower gesture.
Yeah,
but
we
we're
need to
all
go up higher above
up
the waist.
here. You're a little bit more below the waistline.
Now you're
and
getting
I
cocky,
need you to
okay.
get your head in the game, not that one.
Uh,
This is a basic version of a crumbly, firm, flaky, and dense. The aroma is very rich, strong, and while the flavor is full, tangy, and savory, it's recommended to be served with crackers, which we have today, or with sandwiches, which we don't have today, and or added into a cooked dish, which again, we don't have today. Today we have crackers.
Love it.
The staple
that.
of crackers. Okay. And so I did get, or I should say we, as in Keely did, we have a garlic herb Triscuit and a delicious house cracker that is
it's a buttery.
it's a buttery cracker.
Like a
I
buttery
licked it.
round.
I didn't know if it was salty or not. It's not. I don't know. It's not really salty, but it's as salty as a cracker can be. And
Can you say the brand of this cracker again?
What was that?
Triscuit.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
need you to say it the way that you said it before.
I don't know how I said it. I
Oh.
just garlic herb Triscuit. Is that how I said it?
It was more like Triscott.
Triscuit.
Yeah.
Triscuit. See?
Like you were not sure if it was a Triscott or
Oh,
not.
I didn't even notice that. Okay, see, words are hard, and I'm an idiot. All right, so this is what we're eating today, ladies. So we have again it is a sharp cheddar, a strongly sharp cheddar, and it is more of a darker, like your more traditionally yellow orange color. It is a little bit more, it is drier. So again, sharp, it's a little, you can't really bend it without it breaking.
But it's nice and soft.
It is nice and soft. While I was cutting it, it was kind of crumbling. So that's a good sign. I'm excited. And let's dive in. I have the garlic herb Triscuit. Triscott. Now I'm going to be all weird about it. All right, everybody take a bite.
Ew.
Daniel's having a moment here. A sidebar moment. What?
Fat cracker at me. You're disgusting.
We're a little too excited to be together, so
It's a bear.
what is happening right now?
My kid is riding in his Batmobile upstairs, and Danielle thought something was attacking her through the window.
I'm fucking done.
You guys are ridiculous. I hope
It's
you're done.
delicious.
It is. So if you cannot hear this amazing home body ambience, there are little children
I
upstairs.
apologize.
So if you hear a little rumble and a bumble, just know it's all good. Nothing's happening. Nothing's seriously happening. Danielle, remind yourself that.
I thought somebody was like pulling a trash can up. Like that's what it sounded
Like
like.
somebody pulled in a trash can and is rolling it across the living room floor upstairs. That's exactly what's happening. Not this little tiny toddler running around in his Batmobile, which is amazing.
Continue. I need a muzzle.
You need a moment.
The
A muzzle.
muzzle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A muzzle moment. Anyway, this cheese. How y'all liking it? Delicious.
So
Very-
good.
It
Let
is
me have
good.
another bite.
Let me have another bite. Yeah, please do.
Can you eat the whole cracker this time?
Rather than spitting it on Keely.
I miss you so much.
So yeah. So I think, with other Scottish dishes, I was trying to think like, Scotland is like it is part of Europe, but I'm like always thinking like it's islands. Like, it's not. It is attached to Europe. There are some islands within Scotland, of course, where other cheeses are formed or made. So seriously strong cheddar is number 2 out of the 10 most popular cheeses. And I can go through our quick list of the 10 tops. So number 10 is Annister, which is usually a farmhouse cheese. It's made by Holst and Frisian cows, usually aged about 8 weeks till matured. So it is again, younger cheese for it being only 8 weeks matured. Number 9 is Cairnsmore, Cairnsmore.
I think you pronounced it perfectly.
Cairnsmore?
Cairnsmore.
Yeah, Cairnsmore. 8 is Cambus O'May. 7 is a Blue Murder, which is a blue cheese, which
Murder.
I'm sorry,
okay.
you
No.
missed the blue cheese episode. But
I
that was-
did not miss that actually.
did
I purposely was not here.
She strategically planned it to not be there.
Oh, I'm so sad.
It
Do
was
you
really
have a
good. We
tissue?
had the salads. It was really good. They even these two yabos said it was amazing.
Good. I'm
was
glad. I
good.
lived vicariously through you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It was good.
Good.
Blue Murder coming in at number 7. I thought it was really interesting. It of course is a blue cheese, blue, but it's named after a New Order song created by the celebrity Alex James of the Blur, which is like a British band. But yeah,
Oh.
some celeb made a cheese and he called it Blue Murder, and I'm like, that's fucking dope.
Can we make a cheese named
So rock and
Gouda-Murder?
roll.
Yeah,
Like
Gouda-Murder.
throw some kind of red food in the cheese and it can
Red
be
food,
Gouda-Murder,
just any red food.
Cheetos.
Yeah.
2 hot Cheetos.
Please no.
No.
Please no.
That's red.
You don't like
It's
hot
red.
Cheetos?
I do like hot Cheetos. Well, I probably wouldn't say I like hot Cheetos. I'll tolerate hot Cheetos. They're
You
not
have a
something that I,
difficult
like, crave.
relationship. Is a complicated relationship.
Yeah, like I'll
with
eat them. Like
hot
if I'm like
Cheetos?
having super bad munchies and it's the only chips I have, like I'll eat them. But like
Okay.
I won't ever go to the store to purposely pick them out for myself. Takis, my kids eat the crap out of those things.
Give me damn. See, I'm
Gross.
like, I don't. For some, I love a spice. I like the cheddar jalapeno chips, but
Oh,
I don't.
I like those.
But like a spicy Cheeto or like the Takis, I'm like, I don't know.
It just makes my tongue burn. Like it's not even like flavorful to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know
hot.
why it's
It's
so
just-
hot.
it's just painful to my face.
My kids are like, yeah, it's so good.
Is it?
Is
Is it
it?
though? You're crying.
sweating.
Are you enjoying that?
Our family is the Flamin' Hot family.
No, that's okay. I saw some Flamin' Hots and some. It looks like some
those aren't those
Sour
aren't,
Patches.
Those aren't mine. Those
I
are
made
mine.
mozzarella sticks.
Those
that
aren't
were,
hot enough. Those
that were
aren't.
Those
crusted
aren't
with
mine.
thyme
Those
one
swine
time.
is trash over there.
No, we hosted a baby shower for a friend, and those got left behind.
Those were the favors, the
Yeah,
Cheetos
those
and the
aren't-
Sour Patch Kids.
Those are
Yeah.
the, those are the
Yes,
leftovers that
great.
nobody wanted.
There was
Absolutely
liquor
great.
in that.
I
Also,
saw-
So yeah.
Oh my god, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he is a distributor, and he sent me a Snapchat. Like, did you know that there are some sorts of like there's shots or like these like tube shots, and they look like a little sperm swimming.
Oh, I love
Ew.
that. I
Yeah,
love that for them.
yeah, and like there's
Little
some sort of
sperm
like
swimming.
cream liqueur. I'm assuming so because it's milky as hell.
Disgusting.
Yeah. it's gross.
But it literally the container that it comes in looks like maybe like a 7 or 8 inch long sperm.
No,
Like with a
thank you.
head and a face and a little swimmy tail.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
I love that.
I will.
It looks so ridiculous. And like his message was like, yeah, I don't know why these aged out or like, turned out like they're expired. Because like nobody bought them. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I
They'd be like
wonder
the
why.
best baby shower gift ever. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, thanks for coming to my shower. Here's a fucking
Here's some sperm.
In a
here's
vasectomy
a sperm
basket.
shot. Like, wouldn't that be so hilarious?
Yeah.
Y'all
You hear
missed the
Kota?
chance. Wait, what?
In a vasectomy basket.
Boom. See, make these boring baby ass showers a little bit more fun.
Boring baby ass showers.
Maybe
That's what we're going to refer to them now.
Yes,
We're invited some
we
boring
should.
ass
Fucking
baby
like,
showers.
baby
don't get me
ass
wrong,
shower.
Yeah, boring baby
I
ass
love a
showers.
good get together, and I think baby showers are super cute.
Don't
but-
say baby.
I
I'm gonna be
also
honest right
I think it
now.
should be
Who's
know.
got
Fuck
the
them
most
kids.
clothespins?
Fuck them kids. 100%.
I wouldn't say fucking kids, but I mean
Fuck
like a
them.
baby shower should
I mean,
be.
sometimes.
I don't know. Sometimes it can be a little dull. Like if I ever
Can
had a
be.
baby
Especially if it's a
shower.
lot of like older ladies like in the family. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I really want to
great
shake it
aunts,
up.
great cousins.
I want to make people uncomfortable. So like thanks for
We're
coming.
having a
and giving-
stripper.
We had a Kager.
Yeah, see a kegger.
Hey!
Yeah.
We had a Prager Kager.
Prager kegger.
I
There
had
you
it
go.
last 2 years.
I love that. I love it. See,
We
exactly.
had a pacifier pong.
That see exactly. Just because I don't know if you couldn't drink, but doesn't mean anybody else couldn't party.
Oh, everyone,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Celebrate
everyone-
with me.
They were doing
Drink.
cake stands.
Yeah, I love
It
that.
was a
I
fucking
absolutely love that.
blast.
Maybe that's not classy, but that cake.
So
That's a
classy
place I
for
want to be.
us.
That's a place I want to be.
Who defines classy?
Well, I'm not
All
having
right.
any more kids, but we can totally throw another Kager.
Let's just
Let's
do
do
yeah.
it.
And then can it be baby thing?
We can make
Some
it like
lame
I
ass
really would
baby
like
ass
that.
shower.
Baby ass Kegers.
Minus the baby ass.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, getting back into my list. I'm sorry, I get a little off topic. Number 6 is the Isle of Mull. 5 is Lanark blue, which I guess is another blue. Number 4 is this Orkney Scottish Island cheddar. Remember that, kids. A little foreshadowing.
Orkney, Scottish
Uh,
Island cheddar.
Orkney, Orkney, Scottish Island cheddar. Number 3 is a kabak, which is a double creamed, like almost like a cream cheese log, which is also looks really delicious. It's rolled in pine nuts. Yes.
Mm.
And then there's the seriously strong cheddar and the crowdy that is apparently Audi. No, all the stores are
Crowdy's
Audi.
outie.
They're Audi of the
Outie of the
crowdy.
crowdy.
But I'm really glad that we were able to try this delicious strong cheddar, and I'm going to keep snacking on it.
Mm.
Snacking, racking with these cracker rackers. And I'm going to let Kota dive back into her story. Space Jam.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Anyway, your chair.
Getting freaky. I'm sorry. Be professional.
This is your house.
All right.
Come on.
Get it together, kids.
Sorry. Veronica found her husband lying on the porch. And remember now, he has been shot 3 times.
In the face.
And the chest.
Oh, okay.
And face.
Okay,
Correct.
okay.
Glad you remembered.
I do. I'm really glad. The cheese breaks always get me, you guys. I always go like, oh yeah, a half hour of talking about cheese. I'm like, oh wait, what are we talking
Oh, wait,
about?
we're talking about murder.
Murder.
Mm.
Yes, she found Alistair laying in their front doorway. He was bleeding badly. He was still alive.
That face blood, though. Oof, that bleeds a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Bleeding badly from the gunshot wounds that were inflicted on him by the mysterious man in dark clothing. They didn't know who he was. He knew them. What the hell?
What the hell? Exactly. My thoughts exactly.
She called 999. Over there it's 999.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Explaining that it was serious. She didn't know how to help him. She didn't think she could help him.
Yeah, what do you do at that point? What do you do? What do you just grab towels and just like don't move. Don't move your face. Don't move your body.
Apply pressure.
Yeah,
You could smother him if he's shot in the face.
Smother or bleed to death?
right.
I don't know
You
which
have to
one's
make a
worse.
decision in that moment.
I know.
Would you rather smother your husband if he got shot in the face or let him bleed to death?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm pulling a Keely right now. I'm playing a would you rather.
Yeah, Keely, would you rather be
If
smothered to
Austin got
death
shot
or
in the
bleed to
face,
death?
would you rather apply pressure and smother him or let him bleed out?
Well, I'm probably gonna smother him.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want.
You probably have ulterior motives.
I don't want to.
Probably have ultramarines. That's how you get rid of them.
He doesn't listen anymore. But
It's fine.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
he occasionally listens, but his
Attention span.
yeah.
That dirty
We
whore.
do dawdle. We do ramble on.
Yeah.
When I
Just
listen,
just some hens cloak. What is it? Hens
Clucking.
clucking.
I was rolling though. The last couple episodes that we've put out,
yeah,
They're funny.
pretty funny.
they're really funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was listening to one at work the other day. Like it was just me in the office, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, this is funny. Wait, what are we talking about? Because I'm like in the moment of like our rambling. I'm like, oh yeah, we're talking about a case. Okay, yeah. What was that about? I love it. You guys who
Then
listen to us,
We're doing our
thank
job.
you. Thank you so much.
You're supposed
You're
to
here
feel
for the
like you're here.
ramble, but we'll also give you some sweet ass facts.
It's a win-win.
It is a win-win.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. Go across the street from Wilson's house, and it's the Havelock Hotel.
Havelock
Yes, it was a pub hotel combo
Hotel.
kind of thing.
A
Yeah.
pubtel.
A pubtel.
I would love that.
Lindsay Gardner was
What are
eating
prostitutes?
with.
Mm.
Excuse me.
The
Did you
pubtel
say
is
something about prostitutes?
full of.
Yeah, she said I love a hotel, and I said so do prostitutes.
Mm,
But sorry, continue.
they be ladies of the night. Okay, let's not.
How stereotypical of you.
I'm gonna like jazz it up a little bit. You get a
Okay.
escort at
You
your
talk
bar.
about them schmeck shorters like that.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying it's a good
They're
place.
making
for them
a
to
good
go,
living.
Piece of shit.
You-
Good money.
if anything, she's trying to hype it up.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, come on.
Pump up the jam.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
Okay. Havelock Hotel. Back on track.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay Gardner is
Mhm.
eating dinner with her friend.
Different person. Yes.
She recalls everyone was there for Sunday dinner, so it was very busy.
Okay.
And just then, Veronica Wilson burst through the door, pleading for help because of her bleeding husband.
She probably had
wow.
blood on her. Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
that 5 times fast.
Pleading for her
because of the
bleeding husband.
Yep.
Her bleeding Hunter.
Yeah.
Say it 4 more times.
Yeah. We
Can't say it once.
We can't.
Gardner and her friend looked at each other like, is this happening right now?
Yeah.
So they rush for help to help them, and they go over there, and they're the first ones on the scene, and they see Alistair lying in the doorway. Blood.
Oh my god.
Blood.
Blood everywhere.
I didn't. I was
The
moving
chair.
my pants. I was moving my freaking leg. I did. I'm so nervous from the
What?
story right
I'm
now. I'm
sorry.
literally shitting
I
my
know
pants
you're on
right
the edge
now.
of your seat.
Clearly, I'm the
Are you shitting my dick right now?
Are you shitting me?
I just did.
Alistair was alive,
Sidetracking.
Sorry.
but barely.
Oh wow.
He was
Wow.
struggling to breathe.
Imaginably.
Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, Andy Burnett, the owner of the Havelock,
Uh-huh.
he ran to aid the scene, but he was down the street at the Shambles, which was
Ooh.
another bar.
I love these
Oh.
names. The
Mhm.
the Pavlok?
Havelock.
Havelock, excuse me.
Yeah,
the
And
Havelock.
the shambles.
is the,
I know, the experimenter. The
I thought that was Pavlov.
It is
Pavlov.
Okay.
But it's very similar. It's very Pavlov
same shit.
Pavlov,
Different
yeah.
name.
yeah,
Pavlov.
yeah. He was the one that was like training dogs
to
with the bell.
salivate. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not drooling over here, but I am drooling for these facts.
Mhm. I'm not really sure how he heard them unless, I mean, I'm sure there was a commotion. They were just down the street.
Right, people yelling. People
Yeah.
yelling.
Veronica was in shock, understandably.
Duh.
Burnett says in the interview that I grabbed her and tried to have her look at me, ask what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Emergency crews arrived and they take Alistair to the hospital. Lindsay Gardner, the one who was eating dinner, she recalled, and this is sad. She remembers looking up and seeing their 4-year-old son standing in the door.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, 'cause she was
No.
reading him a story before bed.
Yep.
There
And so he
was.
came downstairs.
Hearing mom scream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
And
god, no.
she said, she's like, can someone grab him? Take him.
Right,
He
right,
doesn't
right.
need to be here. He doesn't need to see this.
Right.
And on the BBC Scotland website,
Mhm.
when I was reading through some stuff,
Ooh.
they
Do
said
the
later
deep
on
dives.
they talked to his son, and he said that's the last memory he has of his dad.
I'm sure that is. It probably stuck with
That
him
is
for a long
so
time.
traumatic.
And that he was the oldest. He was 4. So I don't know how old the other one was.
Mhm.
Little bitty guy.
Yeah.
Oh, bubs.
Police asked Lindsay Gardner, the one who was eating dinner, to return to the Havelock until they came to get her statement. No DNA was retrieved from the weapon.
Mm.
So I don't know if it's because they couldn't
So he left the
find
weapon.
it. Well,
Oh.
yes, they did. I take that back.
They
Because
did retrieve the weapon.
Okay, so he shot him and left the gun there, or she?
it
Sorry,
was
it could have
down,
been a
they
she.
found it down the street.
Oh.
Ditched it.
Mhm.
Damn. See,
Power
I don't know what would
gloves.
be better. I don't know what would be better if you ditched the weapon
If you kept it.
or if you kept it. I mean, I don't know. Like, thinking from the killer or assailant's perspective, what would be best in that situation? Like, I would, you don't ditch it down the street when you're still running down the street.
No.
However, unless you were wearing gloves, I mean, I don't know. What would be better? Keeping
'Cause
it
sometimes you can track
and
the gun back to you.
destroying it?
Well, so what
Or-
was like a fun fact, weird fact, is
Okay.
it was an antique German pistol
Ooh.
Oh,
that
So also, why would you?
use that to kill somebody.
And yeah, when I think of antique, I think of like one of a kind as an easier to trace.
Nazi
Or that it's been in your family.
officers were known to have carried that pocket pistol. And it was
Ooh.
used during World War II.
Oh
And
my
when was
goodness.
this shooting? In 2000?
4.
Oh my God.
So that's probably been in their family for a while. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so-
Been in for generations.
They said that it was, sorry, here I have the deets of this gun. It was 1940 something, but the ammo was 1980 something. It was weird. It was
Oh wow. Wow.
somebody was mixing and matching. I don't know. So no DNA was retrieved from the weapon.
Okay, that's the thing.
While they were picking through all possible motives for the murder, the police were focused on the fact that Alistair had put his 2-week notice in. He was a banker at the Bank of Scotland, and he just put his notice in.
Mm.
However, it led nowhere, and other theories circulated in the gossip pool, but nothing was solved.
As in, like, yeah, they made me think, like, why would you quit your job
Yep.
on quote unquote unexpectedly
Yep.
or something like that? Okay.
They thought
Or
maybe,
maybe
it
that
was,
there was like some bad blood, or even too from the bank too.
they thought maybe it was a mistaken identity.
Ooh.
Like, oops,
Ooh.
wrong address. Sorry.
Oops.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, because the
you
letter,
there.
the envelope is addressed to Paul, but he asked
Yeah.
for him by name, which his name is not Paul.
Yeah.
Weird.
Unless
Yeah.
that's his secret.
Sketchy.
Or
Very
maybe it's his actual identity, and Annister is not.
Alistair is.
Yes.
Paul is the
He
sex
was only
worker.
like 2 letters off. from that. It's
Annister,
fine.
Alistair.
It's fine.
Damn.
It's close enough.
Right.
That ruined the dramaticness of what I just said. I'm so sorry.
Try it one more time. Everyone be quiet.
something Alistair. Even if that was his real name and Alistair wasn't. There you go. Something like that.
There you go. It wasn't. It's not as good the first
I
time.
know
so
it
sorry.
isn't. I lost it
Dang
already.
it.
See, I am a one shoot gun.
Kind of go.
And they never said anything else about that blue envelope. Like, the guy took it
That's so
when
weird.
he took off.
So maybe that he just used it as like a ploy to get him
To come
downstairs. Like, hey, can you get your husband for me?
Or
I
was
have
it a
this
thread?
envelope. What is it? A thread?
Was
He
it
maybe
a
took
thread?
it
Like, do you know a guy named Paul?
with those eyes. He had to use those eyes when he did.
Do you?
Bombastic side eye.
18 years later,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
September of last year, 2022,
Okay.
new witnesses came forward
What?
with an updated description of the murderer.
Oh.
Are they like on their
18
deathbed or
years
something?
later.
Yeah, how do you remember what he looked like?
Right. Ain't no way.
Weird.
2 men were supposedly sighted the month before Alistair's death, and one had a gun.
Mm.
Don't know.
But obviously it wasn't the gun because they've already recovered the gun.
I don't know. Unless the guy had the gun,
Maybe.
it just wasn't his, or it wasn't registered to him. Maybe he stole it from grandma.
Maybe they're
or
like,
something.
oh, this guy has a gun. He could have had a gun 18 years ago.
Right.
No, that's what they're saying. So the
Oh.
witness that came forward, they're like, we saw.
Oh,
these
he
two
had a gun at
guys.
that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We saw these 2 guys, but I don't know how you see someone here and then a month later assume that, oh, you're the reason this
Right.
guy's dead.
Right. There's
But
got to be some more.
Cool.
They're trying to frame someone.
I think so.
It's like a crazy ex-girlfriend. I was like, he's the one that did it.
police now believe, and this is a weird motive, but it kind of makes sense. The most likely motive was that Alistair objected to having a large deck built in the parking lot of the Havelock Hotel because it's directly across from his house.
Mm-hmm.
So the owner, Andy Burnett, that I mentioned earlier, that had come rushing to the scene, he put this deck on the hotel, but he did it without permission. So he didn't get the right permits and stuff. He went and built it anyway.
Oh, so there's some bad blood.
So then when they're like, hey, we're going to go about this and right the wrong and do it the proper way, they had to send out notices to the neighborhood and be like, do you have any objection to this? Alistair did.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Yeah. So it could lead to an expensive and inconvenient removal of the new deck if someone objected.
Right. Because if nobody objected, they could just go get the permits and be like, "Oh yeah,
we're
let's
keeping
just
it."
let's just
We've
forward
already-
date this."
Yeah, we've already built it. People enjoy sitting out here and
But
popping
Don't mind,
bottles.
we're just gonna be pouring some.
you
wine,
said
don't
that the owner of that hotel was down the street at a different
At the
bar,
Shakes.
correct?
Yes.
So was this bar in the direction that the murderer ran?
Ooh.
That's
It did not
Ooh.
say. It didn't say. if
We're
he
pouring
was
wine right
walking
now,
back.
listeners.
Yeah. If you
I'm
couldn't
sure they-
fucking.
Hear the glug glug.
I had to pee actually.
Right in that
Anyway.
cup. You have fantastic aim.
That I know.
You're fantastic.
I try. In my
We had this
29 years, I've tried to perfect
Up
at least
and
one
over
thing.
the table.
Yeah,
Up
and
and
I
over.
literally haven't even stood up.
She has a
Look
really
at that
strong
arch.
pelvic floor, guys. 3 kids, man. Yeah, that's why
And
3
those
kids.
Real opposite.
Mhm.
Keegers on point.
Keegers.
We were talking about keggers
Smell
earlier.
this.
Keggers and
Smell
Keegers.
it.
What is that?
This is we are out of white wine, so it is red wine for the rest of the evening.
I don't know.
I'm good.
That was a Christmas present.
I'm gonna
so-
have to
So
choke
this-
this down.
This is
It smells kind of bitter,
I
kind
thought
of
you were-
dry.
it says
Don't be-
right.
I thought
So
you were
this
gonna
is
sneeze.
temp. This is a
What you were
temp.
gonna say?
Do you want to smell it?
Listen here. Let me tell you what kind of wine it is. It is a red
Oh,
wine.
yes.
It is a Tempranillo. Is that how you pronounce it? Tempranillo.
I would say that's Tempranillo.
Printanillo. Okay, so it
That's
has
a better
ripe
way.
strawberry and cherry flavors burst forth from Spain's signature Tempranillo grapes.
I'll tell you if it bursts forth.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you right now.
It's
they're full
gonna
of
be
shit.
bursting. It is the perfect every no, look at that face. It is the perfect everyday wine to drink with pizza, burgers, and fried
They're
foods.
lying through their.
We have meat
pizza.
and cheese. I think that's kind of like pizza because we do have cracker, we do have a sausage, and we do have a cheese.
Missing the red sauce.
Yeah, we're out of the white wine,
You're
kids.
disgusting.
So now we're into this red wine. We do have, but we do have the
I think I
whatever,
have
the
some-
starry.
Spaghetti sauce up in the
Oh,
fridge
yeah.
that didn't get used, and I don't know how that happened because who saves spaghetti sauce? But anyway,
We
don't
don't
ask
have to
me. I
talk
wasn't
about
home.
Who doesn't make spaghetti for 25 people every time you make it? What do you mean?
Yeah,
How do you have
Austin.
leftover sauce?
I
Listen, it's
wasn't
just
making.
the 2 of us in the house, and he still cooks. Like we got 12 roommates,
Oh yeah, always. Always.
but he doesn't eat leftovers, so it's just me.
I
I
don't eat
don't either.
leftovers either.
Especially pasta.
Mm.
Ugh.
I work at a pasta restaurant. I do not eat pasta leftovers. I cannot do that.
You guys are okay. Anyway,
Go for it.
Continue
Go
your
forth with your story.
So what Alistair wrote in his objection letter was that the deck led to disturbances at night, especially in the summer. He and his family didn't feel safe using their front door or even opening windows. He felt like they were being looked in upon.
okay.
He also said there was usually broken glass in the street. It was just
Mm.
people were drinking,
All right.
being
It's a
dumb.
bar. Yeah.
And glasses were found in the garden. And I don't know if they mean literal garden or yard because I think they call it
Yeah.
yards garden in England. So I don't know about Scotland.
Their yard game is on point.
Yeah. It
Stop it.
that letter that he
Stop.
wrote, it was submitted to the local council the week of his murder.
Oh.
And it was sent to the Havelock. So it was sent to Andy Burnett. Alistair was killed 2 days later.
Okay, so yeah, boss.
And
Okay.
dudes magically.
Well, so excuse me. Sorry, that's
Don't have to
my
be
own
too
pet
emotional.
peeve. I gotta stop doing that. Burnett, the owner of the Havelock, and one of the first to arrive at the scene when Alistair was shot, is not a suspect.
He's not a suspect?
Not a suspect.
What?
How did he get cleared?
That's bullshit.
His alibi check
That's
out?
some bullshit.
The police said they are very thankful for him because he has been helpful. He and his family moved to Canada in 2013.
Okay.
He let police come and interview him.
Well, my thing is a lot of times the main suspect, the murderer,
Super helpful.
always will insert
Mhm.
themselves into an investigation and make
Oh, yeah.
themselves useful and
Yep.
talk to reporters,
if
help
he
police
was-
officers.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't do it firsthand.
He had motive. He was
Yeah.
probably the only one
Hired
that had
somebody.
motive.
Mm-hmm.
They-
Strangers on a train sort of thing.
They said that for those, it was Friday and Saturday, like that was the buzz of the bar. of how this guy doesn't want the deck and it's causing issues. And then he was killed on Sunday.
Okay,
Damn.
I will take it back.
And then
I
he
don't
was
think
killed
that
on
he did it
Sunday.
because the wife answered the door, correct?
Correct.
First, and she would have recognized him, I feel like.
Yeah.
So maybe he did
True,
hire
true.
somebody.
And he was, well, that's what I'm saying. He was down the street.
Yeah.
At the shambles.
At the shambles.
The shambles.
And then their life is in shambles.
Boom.
Mhm.
Poetic almost.
That's really ironic.
So-
Ironic poeticness.
They apparently, the police
Some
do have
satire.
a suspect,
Now, in 2023.
but they are not making that public knowledge. They're not
Oh.
announcing who it is or what the guy really, I guess they kind of said that he fit some description, but it didn't fit Burnett's, and no one has been charged yet. So I
So what
guess
you're telling us, Kota?
the case is still open.
Damn. Still open.
Unsolved.
Oof.
19 years later?
Yeah, pretty much, almost.
Dang.
Oh
Going
my
on.
god. How could that be? How does that even? See, this is why y'all need a ring light. Ring
Well, this was
cam.
back in 2004, you
I
said?
know.
Yeah.
I know.
2004, I said almost.
2004.
2004.
004.
204.
We were born in the late 1900s.
I know.
Yeah.
Stop it right now.
Yeah.
It's
I'm used to
disgusting.
saying 19 something, and I'm like, this is
People
gross.
see the 19 on my ID and they're like, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
need to see
you're
anymore.
good.
I'm like,
Oof.
I didn't get ID'd when I went and bought these little
I don't get
shooters,
ID'd
and
anymore.
I
I
almost
barely
cried.
get
That's the
ID'd.
first time. I'm just
if
like,
somebody
"Are you
ID'd me,
dead
they
ass
would
right
not
now?"
sell me what they were trying
I
to sell
love
me
being
because I
ID'd.
do not look like who I am in my ID.
I get ID'd a lot. I don't.
You look very young. You look like you're probably a
You're
fucking
a minor.
freshman in college.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
nice.
you're
You're
illegal.
so
And I'm like the
welcome.
oldest one
You
here.
are.
I
but
am
you don't-
literally the
you
oldest one
are the
here.
oldest one here.
Not like
But
I
you look
am.
younger.
It's like all.
Just
Wow. Damn.
Unsolved.
Mhm.
Annister.
Annister. You mean
Alistair.
Alistair? Ugh, I've been listening. I've been
No.
listening, but that was a hard name.
And all his kids are probably grown now, and his wife is probably just.
How traumatic would that
That's
be?
It's one thing to have your husband murdered in the same house as you, like, and have your kids semi-witness that, and then it's another thing to go almost 20 years and not have any answers for that.
Yeah, not even like
It's
a
probably
slight...
really hard. No closure whatsoever. The person who did it is just living their life.
Mm,
Wow.
that's insane.
Damn, Kota.
They, excuse me, they said that the guy who did it was, the suspect was 20
Mm.
when it happened. So he'd be 40
So
something.
probably was paid some type of money
Or
and was desperate.
was a regular at the bar.
Mm.
It was like buddies and was like,
Mm.
I'm going to take care of this
I'll
myself.
take care of your problem for you.
Mm-hmm.
Clear off my tab.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
You never know. You
I'll
never
buy
know.
you drinks for life if you take care of this problem.
You want to stay drinking here? You want to stay drinking out here on the
on
Deck?
the deck.
Yeah.
That seems like the most
Yeah.
logical, and that's probably what the police are thinking too,
Mhm.
but they probably don't have a whole lot of evidence. So that sucks for that family.
But if they have the gun now, couldn't they still print it?
I feel like they could print it, but if they didn't find anything before, they're probably not going to find much now. But, like, there's got to be some type of serial number. Even if
Yep.
it isn't an antique war gun, there's got to
Yeah,
be something to
some
track
sort of-
it back to who the owner was.
You would
Because
think.
it's a gun in America. Like, I feel like
Well, it's not in America. It's in
Mm-mm.
Scotland.
it's a
not-
gun in Scotland, and I know in guns in America, they're
They came
usually
from-
registered.
Right, but Europe.
Germany, though.
It's not the same.
And
From
source.
World War II.
World
That's
War II
messy.
gun. Yeah.
So was
That was
it stolen-
clever and
Was
also
it in the family?
Right. Was it stolen from a Nazi officer, or was one of those Nazi officers from the family?
Oof.
Like, did they find it? You know.
Oof.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
That is
it
really
was kind
interesting.
of
I
hard
love
to
that.
find a somewhat recent case,
Yeah.
because when you go researching, there's a lot of
a lot of old stuff
I
in
find-
Europe.
yeah.
Europeans just know how to have their shit together
Yes.
and or Jack the Ripper it and just never be found.
Never be
Mhm.
caught.
Never be caught.
I want to say
Us
this
Americans are just dumb.
Americans are
last
stupid as fuck.
year's murder or homicide rate was only like 50 something
Yeah.
Like
in
people
Scotland. Yeah,
I
50
find when
something
I
homicides last
and like
year.
Scotland's huge too. Like
is.
it is a big
they're
area
just,
of
they're
land.
just gentle. They're just gentle, kind people, you know,
Mhm.
for the most part.
Actually, they're like not super nice.
Well, I feel like I went
Maybe
from
not
that to
super
them
nice
that way.
to any Americans. Like I think we're like I don't think we have any room to judge on who's nice to us because most people aren't.
I'm nice to everyone.
I
so
would
you know
not
what?
be
They're
nice to an
wearing-
American
you
if
can-
I was not American.
Correct.
I'm not even nice to Americans.
I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like we're just kind of annoying to the rest
Honestly,
of the world.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're not
literally the
kind of,
worst.
we are.
We're just kind of
We're-
obnoxious. On the whole, we are very obnoxious. I think a larger span of us are obnoxious one-on-one. We could be okay, but we have more time for that. And this is very interesting. I love we had an open case. That was a twist at the end, unsolved twist. Oof.
I love that it was at the end.
Yes.
Not the beginning.
No, beginning. Yes, we didn't spoiler alert you ladies, you folks. Anybody listening? I would think like predominantly. Do we have a stat on like female
Yes.
or male listeners?
Give me a second.
I was gonna say, I feel like if you can look on TikTok and on OnlyFans for what kind of
Yeah.
listeners or viewers you have, you should be
Viewers.
able to do it on what is it, Anchor that we use?
Yeah. It's now called Spotify Podcast. Anchor.
Spotify.
Okay,
Spotify.
so-
Oh my god.
My for gender, we have 77% female, 17% male, 5% non-binary,
Nice. Heyo.
and
Hi,
1%
kids.
not specified.
Okay. Well.
But anyway, if you guys liked our podcast, you can follow us on Facebook at.
It is Gouda.Murder Podcast official at Facebook
You can email us.
at Gouda.Murder@gmail.com.
You can follow us on TikTok
That one I don't know.
at Gouda.Murder Podcast.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Gouda.Murder Podcast, TikTok, and soon to be an Instagram and maybe a YouTube channel. I don't know. We're trying to be crazy here.
It's coming. It's
Get
coming.
all the forums.
We're rolling.
Get on the socials.
So
So,
just get ready to subscribe to that YouTube
Yes,
channel because you
stay
know it's going to
fresh.
be a face.
So
And subscribe
anyway-
finger ready.
Stay fresh.
cheese bags.